Hey, what's happening, y'all? Hope everybody's doing all right out there. Staying safe. Still working, hopefully. And pretty soon ready for a vacation, I hope. Uh, Things are going good for us. Yesterday, we went to Rehoboth Beach. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. It was nice out there, man. The sun was shining, breeze was blowing. It wasn't too high. We really enjoyed ourselves out by the ocean. It's nice, man. It's proof that the world is opening back up, that things are about to get back to where they should be. But I wanted to say that cruising, which me and my family love to do, is probably about to crank up. Just a matter of a month or so. September, October at the latest, we're going to see some cruise ship leaving from some ports. Now, is it going to look like it used to? No. There's going to be some guidelines in place. There's going to be a different manner of cruising. There's going to be some social distancing and whatnot. I don't believe, given all the studying I've done, all the research I've done, given all the sanctions that have been put in place by the EU and the federal government and the CDC and whatnot, I don't think it's going to look like it used to do. I don't think ships are going to sail at capacity. I think they're going to be in every other cabin, half capacity at the most. And there's going to be some discounts, some incentives to get people on these ships. I've already booked people at discounts that they normally wouldn't get except that they had been loyal to that particular company. They're giving discounts just for cruising, like they would have given to people who were loyal to that company. They've given upgrades from inside cabins to balconies. I paid myself personally, I booked myself, my family of 6, in 2 inside cabins, 2 sets of 3, my wife and 1, and the 2 girls, and me and 1 with the 2 boys, even though that's not how we end up sleeping. But that's the way I booked it. We were upgraded without me doing anything to balcony cabins. And final payment date hadn't even arrived yet. We were already upgraded to make room for other folks that are booking with the promotions that they got in inside cabins. Those prices actually dropped. Man, it's going down. But I say all that to say this. If you are not booked on a cruise here in the next couple months, already, before they finalize exactly how they're going to do with this 19 situation, it's dwindling down, but it's not over. And there are going to be some sanctions in place to make sure what happened on the Diamond Princess, I believe that's the right name of that cruise ship, for Princess Cruises that got quarantined for all that time, the first ship with the outbreak, to forestall what any situation happening like that again, there are going to be some sanctions in place. And I believe one of those sanctions is going to be that they are not going to be able to book at capacity, which means there are going to be less cabins available. So if you're not one of that first or second waves of people to go ahead and book and get that thing secured, you might find that your ship that you want to sail on is sold out. You got to keep in mind that there's some people that cruise every year. Some people that cruise multiple times a year. And those people are hurting right now because they really want to get back out there on that water. The thing about it is this. They are going to book as soon as they can. As soon as they know for certain that there's a place, that there's a ship leaving a port, they're going to be on it. Those diehard cruisers. Anybody this is their first time, they've always dreamed of it. Now that the price is right, you want to do it. Don't get left out because you just waited. Because you waited to see what was going to happen. Because you might not be able to book a cruise to 2022. Which, I mean, if you want to have something to look forward to, that's great. But if you want to cruise now, if you want to cruise when everything opens back up, even if you don't want to be on that first wave, my family, are booked in February of 2021. And it just happened that way because my wife was pregnant this year. We started off in December last year. We found out we were pregnant. We were actually on a cruise when we found out. So The baby was just born in June 24th. We had our fourth child, our second little daughter. And Moriah, she's ready, man. In 6 months, she'll be ready to cruise. That'll be January. We're booked actually on Royal Caribbean, January 30th. So that'll be time for us to take care of our passport and all our documentation. But that's the reason why we weren't booked on anything this year. Otherwise, I'd be really taking advantage of that future cruise credit, that 125% they're offering. 125% of whatever your booking price was to move to a different cruise out of the danger zone, as I put it. The cruises that would have been going right now that aren't going because of the world situation, the world closed. But when it opens back up, I guarantee you want to be on something. You want to be already booked so that you don't get pushed out by other people who are avid cruisers. Because I'm telling you right now, MSC is doing a thing. They're doing it, y'all. They have actually rearranged some ships, rearranged some sailings, so that they took all the people off one ship, put them on a different ship with the people that were already on it. So now there are less cabins on that ship. That's the simplest way I can put it. They rearranged some stuff, and now that ship is almost at capacity. We have a group cruise for February the 13th, from the 13th to the 20th, and then we have another one from the 20th to the 27th. Or you can combine those as back-to-backs and book from the 13th to the 27th. All three of those ways, all three of those directions. The first leg of that goes to Jamaica. The second leg of that goes to Puerto Rico. And of course, MSC's private island, which, oh man, is spectacular. I don't even have the words to describe how peaceful and serene that place is. But long story short, man, you want to be booked. And I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. MSC's running a promotion right now, $49 per person for the first two occupants of the cabin. If you book with me before July, I will pay that $49 a piece for the first two people. I will pay that $98. So you're not going to lose anything by booking. There's no risk to you at all. Just book with me. Say, hey, Colonel, go ahead and pay my deposit, man. I'm going to book with you. And then if I change my mind between now and November when the final payment is due, it ain't no skin off my back. You know the saying. Book with me. I pay your deposit. As long as they're doing that $49 a piece, which should last through July. So I'm going to do that through July for you. I will book you as your travel agent. No risk to you. And if you decide that you don't want to pay your money, if you decide for any reason that you don't want to sail on one of our two group cruises, on the MSC Meraviglia, embarking from Miami on February 13th, 2021 and February 20th, 2021. Either one of those week-long cruises, book with me, and I will pay you the $98 deposit for your cabin. In the meantime, you have the rest of July, August, September, October, all the way into November. That's almost 5 months to decide if you actually want to go or not, to make your decision, to see how things line out. But if you're not booked, you haven't locked that cabin in, man. Lock it in with me. And then if you decide not to go, that's cool. I'll just get my $98 back. MSC will refund that money as long as you make that decision before the final payment date in November. So look here. Get with me. Colonel Reason Travels on Facebook. Colonel Reason Travels on Instagram. Colonel.Houston, that's Houston, not like the city, .intellitravel.com is my website. Or you can reach me at the phone number, area code 318-505-4539. Either of those three ways you get in touch with me. I'll get you booked on MSC, we'll get you locked in, and then you can always change your mind later. But do that, man. Do that. 5 months to pay. Oh, and those inside cabins are starting at right around $1,200–1,300 for 2 people. That's with no drinks and no airfare. But that's a good solid place. And then you have all the way up until the day before to decide to book your flight. So you can wait for that price to go down. You can wait for your travel expenses. You can also book those flights through me. I can get them for you at the low. But yeah, man, please, Colonel Reason Travels on Facebook. Inbox me there. Slide into my DMs on Instagram, Colonel Reason Travels. Comment below on this YouTube video. However you want to do it, man. My cell phone number, 318-505-4539. Leave me a message. Text me. My email, colonelreads@gmail.com. COLONELREADS@gmail.com. Holla at your boy, man. Get booked on something. Have something to look forward to. I guarantee you won't regret it. We got them perks, we got them discounts, and I will fight for you. I will get that price lowered if we get enough people booked. And if that price lowers on its own, I will find that for you. If they give any kind of promotions between now and final payment, I'll get that reduced. And I guarantee your price will not raise up. Come on. Who wouldn't want to do that? Y'all be safe out there, man. Y'all be real safe. MSC, Mediterranean Shipping Company. That's the cruise line we going on. That's the way to go. Thank you much for listening. Thank you much for paying attention. Thank you much for corresponding with me. Thank you much for calling me. Thank you for getting with me. Thank you for booking that no risk. I'm paying a deposit. All you got to do is sit back and watch how everything happens after that. Y'all, I want you to make me go broke trying to pay these deposits for you. Peace. Colonel Reason Travels, and so can you.